1, 2, ready, and hop. Right, so that is Cooley's Reel. I'm sure you recognize that one. Super common session tune. And I got a comment, I think about a week ago, asking about that tune in particular, so I figured I'd talk a little bit about it. And the question was, how do you make tunes with a lot of, I think it was like quarter notes and also string crossings, how do you make those sound lifted? And I know exactly what you're talking about, because when you hit like a longer note in a reel, it's the energy kind of falls down. Okay, I just had to pause, talk to my student. So, anyway, so with these long notes, there's a couple things you can do there. 3 different things I want to talk about that can help with the lift. The first one is the easiest and is pretty much the default. So what I mean by that one is we're going to slur into a quarter note. I never play longer than a quarter note really in a reel. There's a couple exceptions to that, but I try to stay away from anything longer than a quarter note, like a dotted quarter note. I'm going to cut that up into a couple notes instead and kind of separate it into like a quarter and an eighth or something like that. But like right here at the beginning is the rhythm, right? Eighth note, quarter. But instead of hitting that note on a down bow and then you kind of end up way out here, we're going to slur into it. And that helps you get back to where you need to be and be ready for the next one. And really it comes back again over and over again, doesn't it? So we have the same thing kind of twice in a row. On that second one though, you can't really slur into it. Like the slur in would be here again, just to really nail it home. We have this. Down, up, down, slur, and then again, we have that again. Eighth note, quarter, but because the note right before it is also a B, we can't really slur into that. I mean, we can, but then it's just a dotted quarter note again, and it has this really long kind of awkward note. So there I like to do a roll, and it's either going to be a roll or, there I like to do a roll, but you can either do a roll or a triplet. Okay, and those really are the same rhythm. It's a da-da-da, like a triplet sound. You're either going to do it with a bow or with a finger. So, or, and that's going to be, the triplet bowing is down, up, down, up, down. And that's the only time you do a down bow slur. And then the roll one is going to be that long up bow. To make that work, you really need to rip the first note and then push through. Kind of swell into that so you get the really nice accent in the middle of the note there where the accent needs to be. So, options. Slur. And then either a roll where you do rip or and slur out of that. So I'll show you the couple options really slowly through that first half. So here we go. I'm always going to do a slur at the beginning. Here. Roll. I'll do it again. With the triplet first and then roll the second time. Roll. There's another one. That's really what's happening. And then if you do that though, you end up out here. So you want to do roll or a triplet to break up that long note. Or all right, I have to go supervise my kids, so I have to stop there, but I hope that helps a little bit and gives you some ideas of what to play with in those longer notes and the reels. Peace.